If you are experiencing symptoms of vaginal atrophy or other issues related to estrogen deprivation, it is very important to speak to a healthcare provider. They can assess your situation and recommend the most appropriate treatment to help restore vaginal health and comfort. I have been doing this for well over a decade, maybe 20 years or so. Every day, every single day, I apply coconut oil to my vulva and vagina, labia folds, opening of the vagina, and the vagina internally. Coconut oil is great for moisturizing, it's antimicrobial, and has anti-inflammatory properties. Coconut oil is rich in fatty acids that help to deeply hydrate skin and let back in moisture, keeping the skin soft and smooth. The next thing I use are vitamin E suppositories. I use them regularly, as vitamin E is an antioxidant and helps prevent or protect cells from oxidative damage, which can be beneficial in preserving the integrity of vaginal tissues and promoting healing, besides being a great moisturizer and anti-inflammatory. I also use a vaginal moisturizer for my vagina. Yep. Twice a week, I insert a vaginal moisturizer inside my vagina. A vaginal moisturizer is a product specifically designed to help relieve and manage vaginal dryness by providing long-lasting hydration to the vaginal tissues. It is different from lubricants, which are typically used to reduce friction during sexual activity, while vaginal moisturizers are intended for regular, everyday use to improve the overall comfort and health of the vaginal area. This is a game changer, and I recommend this for all vaginas on earth, especially those experiencing dryness, irritation, and painful intercourse. Estrogen. Estrogen is a miracle, and it is essential for vaginal health. Twice weekly, along with a vaginal moisturizer, I take an applicator and plunge some estrogen cream into my vagina. I also use systemic estrogen, but the vagina or the vaginal estrogen delivers estrogen directly to the vaginal area, and it's often more effective than oral estrogen to preserve vaginal integrity. This next thing I do is something I tell everybody. Lube is your friend. I don't care how old you are, how excited and aroused you think you are, how often you have sex. When you do have sex, have your water-based lubricant ready for vaginal penetration. Keep it close to you and reach for it before and throughout intercourse to reduce friction and increase pleasure. Now, this may come as a surprise, but this next thing I do for my vagina is great to keep all vaginas healthy. Sleep without underwear. Going without underwear allows the genital area to breathe better and stay cooler, and can reduce moisture buildup, which in turn may help prevent yeast infections and other issues related to excess moisture. So, ditch the underwear at night. You don't need it. This is one thing I keep out of my vulva and vagina in order to keep it healthy. I don't use soap in my vulva or vagina. I use gentle soap for the outside, the exterior of the vulva, but I don't use any soap for the inside structures of my vulva. Also, I have never douched. Nobody needs to douche, and it is harmful to the vagina, by the way. I don't use any powders or deodorants or perfumed creams. In fact, I don't use anything that I cannot put in my eye in my vulva or vagina. All of those things I mentioned before are very irritating and can bring a lot of harm to the vagina. I eat a diet rich in probiotics, which is great for vaginal health. Probiotics can play a helpful role in maintaining vaginal health, particularly by supporting the balance of the good bacteria in the vaginal environment. I prefer to get my probiotics through food, and I eat a lot of fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and kimchi, and it has great benefits for the vagina. Obviously, you cannot keep a moist vagina if you're dehydrated. So staying hydrated is essential for keeping an elastic and plumped vagina and tissue. Staying hydrated supports the production of natural vaginal lubrication, helps flush away harmful bacteria, supports bladder health and healthy pH balance, and improves the skin. And this is the easiest thing to do to keeping your vagina moist. Last but not least, I do Kegel exercises. I am actually doing them right now. Kegel exercises are beneficial for vaginal health and overall pelvic floor function. These exercises target the pelvic floor muscles, which support the uterus, bladder, rectum, and small intestine, and strengthening these muscles around the vagina and pelvic area, which are essential for urinary control, support during sexual activity, and overall pelvic health, can prevent or reduce issues such as pelvic organ prolapse, urinary incontinence, lead to more intense orgasms, and sexual satisfaction for both partners. Pelvic floor exercises also improve circulation to the vagina and increase moisture. Oh, the joys. Although it may seem like a lot, all of these steps that I take to keep my vagina moist and young take me only mere few minutes a day, and I do them automatically every day as part of my morning, night exercise and self-care routines, and my vagina is very well worth my time and effort.